Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in this video, I just wanted to make a quick rant about why Sony needs to stop with these Spider-Man centric, not even centric, these sort of, sideline Spider-Man Sony films. I mean, we've got Venom 1, Venom 2, Morbius, and Madam Web. What is going on with these films? They are not good. None of them are good. Like, I'm sorry, like, I enjoyed Venom 1, and I thought Venom 2 was okay, but Morbius, like, all of them are rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Morbius is just awful, and Madam Web, I haven't seen it yet, so I could love it when I watch it, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. But from everything I've seen, it looks like an absolute disaster, and so Sony needs to stop. They have Kraven coming up sometime this year with Aaron Taylor-Johnson, which is interesting casting, but why are they doing a Kraven film? Like, why is he centric to it? Sony, they have this formula where they take a Spider-Man villain basically, and they make them into an anti-hero. I mean, I know Madam Web isn't necessarily a villain in the comics, but Morbius and Venom are, so is Kraven, and so making them into these anti-heroes is just a strange phenomenon that it's not working. I mean, the first Venom, was a success, I guess, financially, and people, in general, people liked the first Venom. It didn't get good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, but Rotten Tomatoes isn't everything. And so, I guess they're sort of riding off the success of that, which was barely a success, and nothing they've done since has made a dent. I mean, Morbius and Madam Web at this point are jokes because of just how bad they are. They have become jokes in and of themselves. And so it's just not working, and I don't understand what this whole thing is, what this whole obsession is with taking Spider-Man adjacent characters and making entire films about them, in which they are side characters for a reason. They are not meant to be leads. Like, Morbius and Madam Web are not meant to lead their own films. They are meant to be, they complement Spider-Man's character. And to have Spider-Man not be present at all in any of these films, not even mentioned, is, it's a phenomenon, right? This is a strange thing, and it's not working. Sony do need to stop. I mean, beyond Kraven, they have El Muerto coming out with Bad Bunny, in which, everybody thought that was, scrapped, but I think Bad Bunny's representatives have come out and said that the film is still in development, so clearly El Muerto is still going forward. They have a Silk series that's coming out on Amazon Prime at some point, although they did just do a complete creative overhaul, fired basically all the writers on that show after what seems to be after the disaster of Madam Web. And so they're, it looks like they are starting to shift some things around within the studio, again, firing all the writers on the Silk series, and a complete creative overhaul. So hopefully that will be good, and hopefully that we'll start to see a change. And I think a series, and I think Silk is like a character you could make a series about, right? Like, not a whole film, but I think Silk is definitely a character that would lend herself to a series. And so I think that could be interesting, having it be done well. We don't know if it's going to be in the Spider-Man universe, like with Tom Holland and stuff, but we know that it will be produced by Sony. But so we still have 3 Sony projects, solo Sony Spider-Man adjacent projects coming out. We got Kraven, Silk, and El Muerto, which we'll see how they all end up being. I doubt Kraven's going to be good. I don't think the trailers have looked very good for Kraven, even though I do think Aaron Taylor-Johnson is a great actor, and I think the casting of him is really interesting. I don't think it will be good. I just don't. Also, something else that's quite strange that Sony did with Madam Web specifically is they hired the writers from Morbius. As soon as Morbius came out, they sort of greenlit this film and hired the writers from Morbius. So I don't know what the thought process is there. Did they intend to make a bad film to try and make it into like a meme? I don't know. I got really no idea. And something else that confuses me about this whole thing is it's not like they're even building towards anything. The Madam Web film, everybody has come out, like the actors, the director, and everybody involved with that film has come out and said that it doesn't even take place within the Venom or Morbius universe. And so what are we even looking at here? What's the purpose of this film? What is the purpose of, what are they building to? What is, I mean, I understand not everything needs to build to something, but if the films are going to, follow the same trend of taking a Spider-Man adjacent character, making them into like an anti-hero and making an entire film about them, surely it would be building to something, you know. But you know, this has come out and said it takes place in a completely different universe. So what the fuck are you building to? I do not understand. You know, we know that Venom and Morbius are in the same universe, and we don't know what universe Craven or El Muerto or Silk will be in. But it's a very, very interesting dynamic. Sony needs to stop with this, like truly, and honestly, maybe not give the full rights back to Marvel, but like let them have control while you sort of stand in the back and you know, reap the rewards of letting Marvel have control of these Spider-Man characters. Because obviously we know Marvel isn't in a great spot right now, but I do think they could do a better job with these characters than Sony are doing. I mean, all three of the Tom Holland Spider-Man films have been a major success. And so I think Marvel knows what they're doing. Well, the MCU know what they're doing with Spider-Man. And so I think giving over the control, at least, to Marvel for these characters would be a good idea. Even though Marvel are not in the best spot right now. But again, they have done a great job with Spider-Man so far. We will see what happens with Spider-Man 4, which, by the way, is also in the news recently because Sony and Marvel are apparently having major disagreements. This is just a rumor, but apparently having major disagreements about the story of Spider-Man 4, sorry. Apparently Sony wants it to be another multiversal story because, you know, No Way Home made like nearly $2 billion and was a major success, and that was a multiverse story. And so apparently Sony wants it to be another multiverse story and try to replicate that success. But while Kevin Feige and I guess Tom Holland and everyone at Marvel Studios wants Spider-Man 4 to be a more grounded film, like a more street level film, which I agree with. I think you need to come down off of that massive multiversal film and just be on the street, you know. You be with, you know, Kingpin, Daredevil, those street level characters for Spider-Man 4, I think could be very, very interesting. And, you know, honestly, I'm so done with multiverse at this point. Like, they've done it. It's been done to death. It's not working. Go a different direction, please. I beg you. I beg all these movies to just stay away from multiverse, please. I have not seen it been done well in these franchise films once, other than No Way Home. But again, that's full of contradictions, and that film has a bunch of plot holes if you really look at it. But anyway, I do think Sony needs to stop with these films though. Like, they've got three coming up, 3 new projects coming up. We'll see how they turn out. I don't think they'll turn out good. But yeah, so that's it for this video. That's it for this rant. I wanted to get on here and talk about why Sony needs to stop making these films. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you agree with me, or do you like these films? You know, do you think they're doing a good job? Did you love Madam Web? Did you love Morbius? Do you think they should continue? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. You know, did you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Let me know. So yeah, that's it for this video. That's it for this rant. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and it would really help me out. Also, if you have not already, make sure you turn on post notifications. That way you don't miss when I upload. I do reviews, reactions, breakdowns, and more. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.